Hey, what's going down, y'all? It's yo boy GlendorBoy here, back at it again, and welcome to my YouTube channel, ready to drop down some gaming news down your way. In this episode, NetherRealm Studios recently announced a brand new Mortal Kombat game, and it's not going to be called Mortal Kombat 12. Also, we're going to take a look back at the Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker, as this year marks the 20th anniversary since the original game release. How amazing is this? Also got some great news on the latest Take-Two blockbuster title, Grand Theft Auto 6, and it's all about its anticipated release date. And finally, we're going to be discussing Microsoft's bid to buy Activision Blizzard, clearing up a key hurdle. But that $69 billion deal still seemed to be at risk of failing. And it's all going to be the government's fault. They always ruin things for us gamers and blame stupid shit like school shooting and all. Can you believe the nerve? So let's talk about this, guys, right here on Gaming News with GlendorBoy. Alright gamers, buckle up because we're going to be taking on a nostalgia trip to the Hype Train Express back to the Netherworld, because the next Mortal Kombat game is officially on its way and it's taking us back to the roots of the franchise. Mortal Kombat 12, or rather it's called Mortal Kombat 1, has been announced by NetherRealm Studios and Warner Bros. Games with a reveal trailer. And let me tell you, it's got me hyped. Game's set to release on September 19th on all platforms, and no matter what platform is your favorite, whether a PS5 or an Xbox Series or the portable Switch, you're in for a bloody treat. The trailer gave us a glimpse of some familiar faces like Shang Tsung, Liu Kang, Raiden, Kitana, and Mileena. And of course, Sub-Zero and Scorpion. But don't expect them to look like the characters you've known for the past 30 years. This game will be set deep in Mortal Kombat's history, and I'm talking reimagined versions of iconic characters. After the announcement, developers revealed there will be a new fighting system in the game, a new feature called Cameo Fighters. That's Cameo with a K, and it sounds like some sort of gimmicks like the assist features in games like Marvel vs. Capcom or a Smash Bros. Assist trophies. It'll also include a series of game modes, including Story Mode, Arcade, and a lot more features. And let's not forget the series' disgustingly vomit-inducing iconic fatalities. So mark your calendars, folks. We're about to step into a reborn Mortal Kombat universe, and I can't wait to see what it has in store for us. Right, Glendor Squad, we are jumping back in time, 2 decades back to be precise, when the world was introduced to one of the most polarizing yet mesmerizing titles in the gaming world. The Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker. Yeah, you heard it right. This iconic Zelda game has just turned 20. Released in 2003, The Wind Waker, with its cel-shaded graphics and seafaring adventures, was a distinct turn from its predecessors. The change in direction stirred quite a storm. Some fans embraced it, some rejected it. But now, 20 years on, it's clear that this title not only stood the test of time, but also triumphed over initial skepticism. What made Wind Waker unique was its aesthetic. The vibrant, cel-shaded graphics were a stark contrast to the darker tones we were used to in the Zelda series. Yet, they perfectly captured the essence of this epic oceanic adventure. Coupled with an enchanting score, these elements set the stage for Link's journey through the Great Sea. The exploration was a breath of fresh air. Cruising on the Great Sea, battling monsters, and hunting treasures. Wind Waker was all about journeying through the uncharted. The combat was fluid and intuitive, giving us thrilling encounters with enemies. What makes Wind Waker special, even after 20 years, is its heart. It's a game that's about hope, about the wind guiding us towards a brighter tomorrow. It's a timeless tale of courage and adventure that resonates with us even today. So here's to the Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker. Happy 20th anniversary. You made us sail the seas, fight evil, and taught us that even the smallest person can make a big difference. And here's to you, Glendor Squad, for joining me on this trip down memory lane. Do share your favorite Wind Waker moments in the comments below. Well, buckle up, folks, because it looks like we might be hitting the streets of Grand Theft Auto 6 as soon as next year. Publisher Take-Two Interactive, the big guns behind the GTA franchise, dropped some hints in a recent press release. They're talking about a highly anticipated year in 2025 with the launch of several groundbreaking titles. Now, they didn't name drop GTA6, but come on, we all know there's no bigger title in their arsenal. But here's the kicker. They're aiming for over $8 billion in net bookings and over $1 billion in adjusted unrestricted operating cash flow. Those are some serious numbers, my friends, and honestly, I can't see how they'd hit that without dropping a new GTA game. Of course, the folks at Take-Two are playing it coy. When asked about it, CEO Strauss Zelnick didn't confirm or deny anything. But let's be real, GTA V is still selling like hotcakes, and with GTA 6 in active development, it's not a stretch to think they're gearing up for a big release. So, keep your eyes peeled and your gaming thumbs ready, because it looks like we might be diving back into the world of car theft, heists, and general mayhem sooner than we thought. And hey, maybe this time we'll finally get that single-player DLC. Am I right? All right, guys. Time for a meeting. Let's talk numbers, Microsoft, Activision, Blizzard, and business deals. Remember Microsoft's bid to buy Activision Blizzard, the folks behind some of your favorite games like Call of Duty and World of Warcraft? Well, good news. They just cleared a major hurdle. The European Union gave the green light to the whopping $69 billion deal, saying it wouldn't stifle competition in the gaming industry. They even think it could boost competition in cloud gaming, which is pretty rad if you ask me. I mean, cloud gaming needs some improvement for sure. You think that's bad for you gamers to have to deal with buffering or slow internet connection. That's nothing compared to what we game characters have to face. 1 minute you can't move, then you're vibrating violently, and sometimes your upper body gets dislocated from one spot to the next, and I'm getting ahead of myself. Back on the topic. It's not all smooth sailing with the deal. It's still on shaky ground, because the Brits aren't too thrilled about it. While the Euro Union gave the nod of approval, British regulators have rejected the deal. And the US authorities are trying to put a stop to it too. Like, what the hell, man? Microsoft's trying to sweeten the deal by promising to license Activision games to cloud gaming platforms, which could be a game changer. Pun totally intended. But the UK's Competition and Markets Authority isn't buying it. They're worried that Microsoft would have too much control over the market. That's funny. Too much control. The gaming industry is not getting reduced into a monopoly. You stuck-up old men in black suits. Don't forget Nintendo and Sony are part of the competition, too. So what's next? Well, Microsoft's going to appeal the UK decision, but if that doesn't work, they might have to scrap the deal or carve out the UK as a separate market. Either way, we're all going to be on a wild ride. We're going to have to see how it all plays out, as this would be one story we'll definitely be following. Guys, it's been real. Thank you so much for checking out this vid. If you want more gaming news from yours truly, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. Check me out at GlendorBoy on Twitter and Instagram. And until next time, it's been real. It's been Casey. So stay perky and stay loving. Later, taters.